It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
But the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. 2 teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner, in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams, and here's a cover. And a good strong kick out there.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Wow.
Boom! Working the midsection there.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack. Ooh! Oh! Oh, man! In the hard way.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
And Haku got turned around there. Counter right when it was needed.
They're slamming their face down.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins.
This superstar is looking to end this right now.
This might do it. Back body drop.
It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that. Oh! Ooh!
Haku looking to capitalize after the reversal.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
Headed to the top rope. From way up.
Whoa! What a landing!
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring.
Take him!
The tempo's getting rattled. Got the leg and setting the sights on the leg with that.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. Oh, there may be no escape from this.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
And he tosses it back in there. Tossed back into the ring.
And into the corner he goes. Ooh! Oh!
Tag made. The Islanders, what do they have planned here? Oh! Savant kick drops their opponent.
And going for the pin. The Island. And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on? Oh! This is a big night for the Street Profits. The party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tom on Haku. Head
from the top.
Diving headbutt.
A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he could be done very soon.
Looks like the gas tank
from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, what a headbutt.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there. Sent right into the corner. The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little bit of room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. And there's the tag. It's about time.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Enziguri finds its mark. Debilitating attack on the leg.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Angelo finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Angelo weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about it.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Just like that, Haku gets stopped.
What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
The more he fights, the more slip right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Looking helpless right now. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. He gets the tag.
And now Haku experiencing what it's like to get cut down.
Yeah, with that, the Street Profits prove that where there's smoke, there's also fire to get burned with.
Enziguri finds its mark.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing the physical.
Tag made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh!
Double team savate kick. The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards. Put in the corner now. There's the tag. Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip. Ooh, here it comes. Big time impact.
Arms are trapped. Ooh, headbutt from the rear. Oh, man. Oh, scoreboard. Shoulders down here.
He kicks out before the count starts.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance. Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits perched up top. He thinks he has it.
Why on earth would he give up the pin? He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. the jackpot twice.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders.
Guys, they're getting whipped.
From the heavens, look out below! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
An apron headbutt to the floor.
And Haku is really fired up.
Clearly noticing the moment. He better snap out of it.
Brought in the hard way.
This is a big night
From the heavens. Splash from the top.
He's looking defenseless at this stage. Nice takedown. Stack them up. And he scores the early fall.
The Profits battling with every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savate kick. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person and make a statement.
And Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
Weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Hatu!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
The Head Shrinkers from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 305 pounds.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins, the ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way.
We're going to finish it off.
Swanton bomb!
Ripped in the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd. feeding off their energy.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on the opponent in front of you instead of the next one through the curtain is paramount. If you're thinking about who's next, you'll lose to who's in front of you now.
Man, what timing on that counter!
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Fatu looking helpless to every attack.
Fatu needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
No doubt this competitor has more punishment in mind. Upping the ante here. Run the middle rope. What in the world?
This does not look good, Byron. Not much room to work with. Both superstars on the rope.
The middle rope, Samoan drop.
And shoulders are down. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Not even a near fall there.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks.
Super kick.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, impressive offense from the top.
Down. His shoulders are down. He's able to kick out before two.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Fatu gets drawn in.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Cover.
Two. That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go.
The next combatant is Haku, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
What a clothesline!
Ouch.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
Distress showing in the face of Haku.
Haku's been snuffed out.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Not a good spot to be in.
My goodness!
And then look at that! Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Over and over. So much aggression.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
He beat
Up high.
Cross body. Off into the pin. He kicks out with authority.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
And Haku is now in a demoralizing spot.
And Haku
find an opening fast.
Tossing them aside.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Oh, right to the throat. Oof. Oh, stomping away. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Up high.
The official trying the area as this match continues on. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. Ooh. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Gets out of dodge.
Did you hear that impact?
Caught with that sharp elbow.
No, what a club.
These two showing how well they know each other. Back and forth, counter after counter.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
Flamed across the way. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
He's trying again.
What a DDT! Wow. Haku with a cause for alarm.
Two. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
Jacob getting some pushback there. Placing him in the corner.
Rocky moves out of the way.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. One counter met by another. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
He counters with a great reversal.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Penny predicament, shoulders down. And he got a near fall out of it.
Just got scary close to the 3 count there.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
Backing it up.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob Fatu. Are we about to see it again?
Lights out. DDT connects.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
There's 2. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Still early in the night as there are a lot of contestants yet to enter the gauntlet. This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Jamal is getting picked apart right now.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Jamal's confidence?
Incredible. I was not expecting that unbelievable power and core strength.
Ouch. Lands a kick to the gut. Set in, set up.
Oh no. Lights out. Pop-up powerbomb.
And that only gets a 1 count.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Oh, and it's reversed.
A chain of reversals here. Every resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing him aside.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Despite his toughness, Jamal actually looked pretty bothered by that one.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
And Jamal's derailed for a moment by that attack.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
Oh, trying to impale them with that chair.
The ref didn't expect that type of contact.
And avoids taking any damage.
These two have learned each other so well.
Big tackle.
We didn't expect that. You don't see someone of their size get handled like that too often.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu. You can see.
We're going to finish it off. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Jacob Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Big impact in the corner. Nobody home for the clothesline.
What a cross body.
Jamal just getting knocked around. Does he have him here? No! Kick out at two.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
And a clothesline.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Look out!
Plunge out to the outside.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Lift it up. What's next? Power bomb. Running senton.
Delivered into the barricade.
Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
And we've only just begun. Buckle up, we got 5 more entries slated for action.
The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu.
Super kick! Getting tossed.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Good decision by the ref, clearing the ring like that.
And he kicks out.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Super kick. Rosie in a bit of danger.
Tough spot for Rosie.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Short jab.
Raining down
those shots to the back of the neck. Double axe handle. Oof. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Jacob setting himself up top.
Up high.
Crash landing.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
And that was an effective attack, guys. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Prime example of working smart, not hard. That's what I said.
I wouldn't be getting up if I were him.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Oh, wow. Check out Jacob's face.
And that prevents Rosie's attack.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Perilous position for him to...
Oh, what do they have planned here? It's about doing anything it takes to earn the victory.
Wait a sec.
Avalanche Hurricane Rana. Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Up high.
Body from the top. Into the pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Getting the shoulder up before two tells me the end.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
DDT.
Outlook is bad for Rosie.
Cover. 2. Near fall. Wow. Looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight. A new strategy is needed right about now. If that couldn't end things, we're going to finish it off. He could be starting to really struggle in this match. There's 2. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Plenty of entrants left to go here. 4 in total.
Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna. Ready for action. Yokozuna feeling the energy from this crowd.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are in a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
And action spilling in our direction. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Lands in the drop zone.
Running senton.
Counters to gain the advantage.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring. Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Placed him in the corner here.
Jacob sidesteps that. Elbow puts an end to that.
Boom! One step ahead there.
Here comes another one. Implanted by the DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Blast off!
And he's looking for it again.
Here we go. Down with force.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. He kicks out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
And he goes crashing to the outside. And we're going to finish it off.
All the way to the outside.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way. Watch out. Good Lord. Taking flight. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Yokozuna manages to
situation soon.
And Yoko is clearly looking for a fight here. Planted neck first.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Calculating the next move here. Off the shoulder.
Seeing right now. No one can.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Stiff headbutt. Jacob setting himself up top.
We're going to finish it off. Is it enough? The cover.
2 count. Shoulder up. Shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
And Yokozuna seems to be wavering after that.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Oh, the throw into the top rope. Oof.
We're going to finish it off.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
He's going back to the well. What a DDT. Yokozuna's in serious danger.
2. He kicked out at 2.
Tremendous power from Yokozuna on that kick out. The big man is clearly far from done.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's
Nice takedown, stacked in the cover.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Right now, I just don't...
Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Makes the cover. And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Another one down, but 3 more entrants remain.
Here we go with Sika entering this gauntlet match. Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Sika just getting knocked around.
Sika's on the wrong side in most of these exchanges.
A throw.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long. Outright presentation of power there.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
Gotta get back to the ring to stay in the match.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here. Clubbing blow.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Greco-Roman face rake.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Taking flight.
From the top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. All eyes focused on this absolute roar. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Feet tackle.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
The target's been acquired once more.
DDT! Jacob about to end this fight.
We can see a count out here.
Jacob Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Shoulders down!
Seeker's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
They are out of here.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger.
Coming our way in the gauntlet now is Umaga.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challenges.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
From the top. About to hit.
Umaga looks out of it.
The cover! Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
If a kick out like that isn't a wake-up call as to the kind of monster, the kind of beast that Umaga is, I don't know what is.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
Finish it off. Swanton bomb.
Cover. 2. Kicks out. He still has life.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Over and over. So much aggression.
Umaga experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
And now placed in the corner.
Answered with a shot right to the face. Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu. Puts a stop to things.
Gets caught by the hip attack. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Spinning powerbomb. Super kick.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And the tide possibly shifting with Umaga getting rocked by that one.
Big impact in the corner. Nobody home for the clothesline.
What a crossbody.
Does he get him here? Breaks the close count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
And now he's going to the top rope. We're going to finish it off. I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop. That's using your head. Elbow drop. This could do it. There it is. Umaga has been eliminated.
It's been insane since the opening bell, but we're not done yet. We've got one more contest to go.
And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
The match.
Clothesline. One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren. Sky high.
You gotta be kidding me! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Driven into the barricade. Oh, what a drop kick. Stops that offense from connecting with the lariat. The count continues.
Time to get back in there.
Jimmy saw it coming.
Boom!
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
What an incredible match and win for Jacob Fatu.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.